Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. All right, guys, welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course, this is what we call News Discussed Not Told. I hope that you had yourself a really great weekend, and of course, that you're ready for the week. Now, listen, man, the place nice. Grenada is nice. You understand? You just have to find. Listen, I went driving the other day, and I found some beautiful places I never knew. I mean, listen, we know Grenada beautiful, but there are some of those places that I never knew existed. And so I'm very, very, very happy to at least know that, we are nice places. Yeah, understand? Anyways, try it. Try Grenada. You will love it. All right? Good. So, folks, we are moving on. Let's get into what's making the news today. So, we are hearing from Nawasa about a blockage with regards to a sewer line. We'll talk about that in a moment. I just see that coming in while we're speaking. So, when I get the next break, I'll go through it really quickly. So, we have an update with the BA plane from yesterday. We'll talk to you about that. We're hearing from the Airport Authority. Some of you might have already gotten that update, but for the benefit of those who didn't. Relocation of the traffic department, Grenville. And of course, missing teen alert. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. GFA, the race is on for the 2025 Grenada Football Association GFA Premier League title. It has reached a thrilling new stage, and of course we will tell you about it. Listen, let me get me to love the football more and more. I have to applaud the GFA. They're making the thing really, really, really exciting, if you know what I mean. So we have a few things to talk to you about in the program. Grenada dominates CAC bodybuilding and fitness championship. Listen, we come out here hell strong, literally. And Team Marisha Community College robotics team heads to Panama. What else we have to tell you? Yeah, I have things to talk to all there about, boy. So get out a look at court. You can't drink coffee this time of the night. Yeah, because some of you go stay up until 3 or 4. I don't. For me, when I drink coffee, that just put me to sleep. People say just keep coffee it make me tap a lot and sleep. That's all. And sometimes it make you, very sharp mentally. You understand? But other than that, me drinking coffee anytime, and it's breakneck. So yeah, we have a few things to talk to you about. So brace yourself now. We go talk. Gotta let you know headlines brought to you through kind compliments of course Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. We've got Republic Bank Online. We've got the Beacon Insurance. I mean, all the other sponsors. We even got a Rise Up Credit Union on board as well with us. So we want to say blessings and thank you to all our sponsors for supporting the Mikey Live program. Of course, when people support us, they support something really good. So thank you very much. So we're taking a quick thing and then we're coming back. Stay right there.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
The reason for your happiness, peace of mind, and smile. The caring companion that supports you with your goals. Your ally in the fulfillment of your dreams. Think of us as someone you share your life with. Your friend Ami. A Ryza mobile and internet experience, keeping you in touch and in the know on your journey to financial freedom. A Ryza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
All right, folks, and welcome to another Mikey Live program. And of course, we're getting things started off right here. And the first thing we're going to tell you about, we just received a correspondence from the National Water and Sewage Authority, in which we're going to share with you one time. It says that Nawasa addresses a major blockage at the Greenbridge sewer outfall. Now, the National Water and Sewage Authority, Nawasa, advises the general public of a major challenge currently being experienced with the sewer outfall that serves the St. George's sewage network. This blockage has been caused primarily by continuous intrusion of foreign objects and excessive grease resulting from improper disposal practices. Now, these actions significantly impact the efficiency of the sewage system and pose operational challenges. Now, as a direct result, motorists and pedestrians in the Greenbridge area, you may experience an unpleasant odor. Nawasa assures the general public that immediate steps are being taken to resolve the issue. Our technical team are already mobilized have already mobilized the necessary resources to address this matter. Consequently, sewage disposal operations at the Greenbridge disposal facility have been temporarily discontinued while corrective work are ongoing. Now, in the coming days, the public will notice an increased presence of NAWASA personnel at the location as part of the response efforts as we mobilize pipes and divers to the site. The public, you're advised to adhere to the precautionary measures that will be put in place on site. We take this opportunity to remind all residents and businesses of the importance of proper disposal practices. All right? The indiscriminate disposal of grease, solid waste, and other foreign materials into the sewage network not only compromises the system, but also negatively impacts the wider community. NAWASA further assures that every effort is being made to restore normal operations in the shortest possible time, and thanks the public for your patience and cooperation. All right, all do the thing, Papa, no man, no thing because you're all affecting the system. And I start to put things, in the sewer lines and so on because it causes blockages and then, resulting in situations like these. You understand? But good to know that NAWASA is doing all it can to arrest this situation. Okay, the next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, that situation yesterday where you had a BA airline or aircraft, we got so many calls like, Mikey, I don't know what happened to the plane, but the plane they on the runway day and he may be trying to turn and he don't turn in or whatever, so they wanted to know what was going on, in fact, some of our viewers and they have sent us footage just showing that eventually the plane was being towed off the tarmac. Well, here we go. All right. So all is well that ends well. It seemed to have encountered a little situation with the, what did I call it, the front wheel. Well, I'm no expert on it, but just from hearing people speaking about this. But we are happy, like we say, all is well that ends well. Yeah. In response to reports of the incident, the Grenada Airport Authority stated in a release that all persons were safe and no flight had been delayed or disrupted, and the airport operations remained normal. All right, it went on to say that in accordance with standard procedures, the aircraft was being transferred to the tarmac. All right, passengers seeking flight-specific information, they said, are encouraged to contact the airlines directly. All right, so, we're good to go. Thank God there was nothing too serious where that is concerned. All right. Okay, so we're moving on. The general public, you're hereby advised that the traffic department, Grenville, has been relocated to the Grenville bus terminus, effective 9 a.m. on Monday. That was today. All services provided by this office will be available at the new location. Additionally, all operations of the Grenville police station have been relocated to the former MNIB building on Victoria Street. Now, please be guided accordingly. The Royal Grenada Police Force said that they'd like to apologize for any inconvenience that this may cause and would like to thank you for your understanding and thing. You understand? Good. Olya, how are we looking? We are moving on. So the next thing that we have to... Missing thing. Do I put up this thing on the screen, miss? Missing thing. All right. So, her name, Akira Duncan. She's only 14 years old. And the police, they are seeking your assistance in finding her. Okay? She left her residence on what? The 23rd. It's been a while. On the 23rd of September. And has not returned since. So anyone seen Akira Duncan or has any information about her whereabouts, you're asked to contact the Criminal Investigations Department 440-3921, Community Relations Department 440-5324, Police Emergency 911, or you could call the nearest police station or just call 911, you know what I mean? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. These are getting really, really out of hand. At one point in time, it seemed to have ceased a little bit, but it's like we're going back there. Now, listen, these are dangerous things. When you have teens missing and so on, the anxiety and all of that, ay, ay, ay. You know, so I hope that she'll be reunited with her family sooner rather than later. The race for the 2025 Grenada Football Association GFA Premier League title has reached a thrilling new stage, with St. John Sports currently holding a precarious 2-point lead at the summit as the season enters into its final stretch. Only 5 rounds remaining. All right? It's going to be an interesting battle. Might I add? An interesting battle. You hear me? It looking real good. Now, last weekend's fixtures saw St. John Sports solidifying their position at the top of the table. Chasing their heels are Paradise FC International, who sit comfortably in second place with 27 points. Now, the competition remains fierce throughout the league. Now, Hurricane SC, they are firmly in contention in third place with 24 points, followed by St. David's FC on 20 points. Saab Spartans FC, Camahan, Queen's Park Rangers FC, and Hard Rock FC are all closely bunched, 17 points, 16 points, 15 and 15 points respectively, each aiming to climb the standings. Meanwhile, the fight to avoid relegation is equally compelling. North Stars FC and Shamrock SC, they currently occupy the bottom 2 positions with 10 and 6 points respectively, facing an uphill battle in the remaining matches. With much to play for, fans can anticipate captivating encounters in the coming weeks as teams vie for championship glory and survival in the GFA Premier League. Grenada, this is it. You know, we have gone back to the days, the 90s and the 2000s when football was real booming. I shouldn't say booming. Beaming. Football was beaming. I can't use that word. And then, yeah, man. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Anyway, let me leave that talk. I have one to tell you here, but that's not exciting. Y'all need to do better. We need to do better. Grenada has officially achieved national scale up of the Paho Hearts Initiative, which is a good part. So it's a twofold. So we have a good thing to tell you and a bad thing. Anyway, there we go. All right. Marking a major milestone in the fight against non-communicable diseases, NCDs. Non-communicable diseases, NCDs, are no longer just a public health concern in Grenada. They are a national priority. Now listen to this. In 2019, non-communicable diseases accounted for over 80% of all deaths in the country. No way, Jose. Now that is alarming. Non-communicable diseases in 2019. You understand? This is crazy. It accounted for over 80% of all deaths in Grenada, with cardiovascular diseases responsible for 4 of the top 5 leading causes. By 2022, more than 80% of hospital discharges for chronic illnesses were due to cardiovascular conditions. All right, while hypertension and diabetes continue to rank among the top causes of morbidity. Risk factors such as obesity and physical inactivity remains alarmingly high. Now, this doesn't sound right. We are dying because we are eating ourselves to death. That's what it is. We are eating things to kill ourselves. And we're not even exercising. We're not moving around. Inactivity, alarmingly high. Obesity, risk factors, those are high risk factors. Listen, this is crazy. Anywho, there we go. Launched in February 2025 after joining the initiative in 2023, HEARTS is now implemented across all public primary care clinics. The program has already delivered measurable improvements in blood pressure control and care delivery, thanks to a standardized clinical pathway for the management of hypertension, which we are now experiencing, or expanding, they say, to private providers. Now, affordable access to essential medications through the National Medicines sorry, I lost it. Okay, so yes, so we're saying that we have seen certain improvements because of these. All right, affordable access. Here we go. Affordable access to essential medications through the National Medicines Formulary, digital hypertension registries, replaced paper-based systems, comprehensive training and certification of 231 healthcare professionals. Now, Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell, speaking at the CARICOM Non-Communicable Disease and Mental Health breakfast meeting on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, emphasized Grenada's commitment to HEARTS and broader health systems transformation. All right. Now, he highlighted the link between NCD's mental health and digital shift post-COVID, underscoring the need for suicide prevention, physical activity, and mindset change. All right, and I think we have posted something on that on our page, and folks, we have to do better. We have to do better. I mean, we are trying to do better. The system is working, as they are saying that we are seeing some improvements, but we ourselves, we need to do better. We imagine them people have to be implementing all kind of things for us to keep us healthy. Nah, man. Nah, sir. Anyway, we're moving on. Now, let me see. Did we get something on that? Grenada did well, boy. Watch us now, boy. Watch us now, boy. Hold on, let me put it for that. Let me put that a little closer. Look at us here, boy. Grenada has delivered a historic performance at the 2025 Central American and Caribbean, that's CAC, Bodybuilding and Fitness Championship held in St. Lucia, and that was from September 24th to yesterday, the 28th of September, bringing home 2 pro cards and 4 gold medals, Grenada's 2024 Bodybuilder of the Year, Andrew Hyacinth, stole the spotlight, they say, by claiming the overall bodybuilding title and earning his pro card. All right, now cementing his status as one of the region's top athletes. Now, joining him in making history is Odell Cato, who also secured a pro card after dominating the city men's physique category, capturing the overall title. Together, Hyacinth and Cato's victory mark a massive achievement for the Spice, you understand, on the international stage. So we are right. All right. Now, other standard performances include newcomers. That's Kieran Collier, first place men's bodybuilding junior. Devon Joseph, first place men's physique junior. All right. Both delivered exceptional, performances in their debut competition. All right. So, guys, huge accomplishment for us. I mean, I tell all you already, wherever Grenada goes, we glow. Wherever Grenada goes, we glow. You understand? So, congratulations again, and God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Let's go over to the T.A. Marisho Community College. Hello, peoples. Now, here's what's happening. Over 190 countries will come together in Panama City, to compete in the first global robotics competition. All right, a pioneering international event where students collaborate through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That's what we call STEM. Whenever you hear that STEM, that's what we're referring to address urgent environmental challenges and promote a healthier planet. Now, They have been working, they have been collaborating with their counterparts from all over the world. They also have some philanthropic engagements that they had to be involved in. They've done all of those stuff in preparation for this. And so we want to wish the team all the best. All right. Well, we know y'all could do it. They got their kits and everything, so they're ready to rumble. All right. So the next thing that, now let me call names now. The team will probably be represented by Jada Jacob, Talisha Jesse Logie, Hadassah Roberts. So there's 2 Hadassah Roberts. And Jeremy Simpson, under the mentorship of Mr. Clement Commodore and Miss Melissa John. All right, so blessings to you all right, guys? All the best. So, where are we going again? Embassy? Here we go. Mr. Leslie Smith. I tell you, wherever we go, we glow. According to the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, Bridgetown, Barbados, Grenadian renewable energy expert Mr. Leslie Smith has been selected for the 2025 Energy as an Economic Driver multi-regional project under the U.S. International Visitor Leadership Program. During the program, he will engage with international experts in the United States to explore innovative energy policies and technologies driving economic growth. So we want to congratulate him too. You understand? When people succeed, because this is a journey that he has been on for a long time. You understand? To aim, fire, and hit that target ain't easy, and he has done so. So congratulations to him. All right, what else we have to tell? What else is happening in the community? Oh, yes, boy. I think I should have something here from the Simone cleanup boy. Listen, lad, I don't know how these people I don't know do it, I admire all of you, papi. I admire all the cleanup people's garbage. I don't know, this is probably one of the things I just can't understand. How people just dispose of garbage anyhow, anywhere. It's like without concern, without care. You can imagine what their house look like. Because if you can just comfortably throw things out of your vehicle, comfortably just drop something on the ground, go on the beach and comfortably leave your things on the edge of the shore or wherever you do. I don't know how your house looking. So in a powerful show of environmental stewardship and community activism, Grenada Fund for Conservation and the Sandals Foundation mobilized environmental activists and students to the Simone Beach, St. Andrew, for this year's International Coastal Cleanup Day, ICCD, that was done on September 20th, spearheading a transformative effort to clean and to protect the island's vital marine ecosystem. Now, the cohort of passionate volunteers, totaling over 50, included Girl Guides of the St. Andrew RFC Primary School, clap. Scouts of the Presentation Brothers College, clap. Students of the Grenville Secondary School, clap. Grenada Christian Academy, clap. The Leos and Lions of St. Andrew, clap. Youth and Climate Ambassadors, clap. As well as staff volunteers of Sandals Grenada Resort, clap. And the Grenada Fund for Conservation. You understand? So they did a good job. You understand? And so we have to congratulate them for that. You understand? But also do better with the garbage, please. Do better with the garbage. Please. You understand? But let me take out my screen before I get headache, yeah? Oh, right. So, as the Atlantic hurricane season reaches its peak, More than 47 disaster management professionals from across the Caribbean and beyond, they have joined forces to launch the region's first shelter technical working group, led by the Caribbean Disaster and Emergency Management Agency, that's CDIMA, and the International Organization for Migration, IOM. The new platform aims to strengthen emergency shelter operations, ensuring equitable aid distribution, and promoting safer, more inclusive responses for people affected by disasters. Community resilience specialist at CDEMA, that's Tamara Lovell, noted that the purpose of the working group is really to frame a start of what it considers to be a shelter management community for the Caribbean. All right. Since its launch, weekly meetings are said to have fostered a strong collaborative community ready to address urgent shelter needs. All right, so I like it. Yeah, cool. As we are losing some time, we could just quickly talk to you about a situation in Trinidad where an officer of the law, his mother went missing for a while, then she was found dead, and so he has come on Facebook and he said, listen, I hand in my badge as a police officer. Because when I spoke to my colleagues, when I reported that my mom was missing, they don't even pay no attention to me. They don't bother with me. My own people, they don't bother with me. And I said, so I handed in my badge. I'm tired. I'm done with them. And I said, and now that I say I'm done with them, only this morning, they come and ask me for uniform. They couldn't come and look for my mother. They couldn't come and assist in the search for my mom. But I put them on blast on Facebook, and this early morning, they come in for my uniform. Now the TTPS, well, since he has done that, a lot of backlash for the TTPS. And so they're coming out now and talking about, Sunny has had challenges and and they're referring to him still as an officer of the law, but he says he done, he resigned, done. It's a wrap. But they're referring to him still as an officer, and that he's getting the necessary assistance from the welfare group of the force and blah 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 and yada 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 yada. Anyway. Today I listened to a very interesting sermon at a funeral service. I don't usually do that, but thought it was very interesting, and I put out a poll on my page. I try to separate the business, I don't really want to talk about what happens in funerals, but I think that it was already live streamed, and it was a very unorthodox position. So let me just feel people out on this. And what the preacher was saying is that the whole religious system has perverted the messaging from the Bible. And one of the points that he was making is that when you are saved, so you go, you get your thing, you wash your head, you get baptism, or whatever the case is, how you call it, and you're baptized and you're born again, and you're saved. That's how should I call it? Savement, for a better word. For want of a better word. Alright? Well, that's not such a word. There's no such word. But in this moment, when you are saved now and forever. You don't need to be resaved if you fall into sin, because it's natural for people to sin. And the fact that God has died, that sent his only son, to die on the cross for our sins, he has already paid the price. So he's not going to pay the price in vain. You understand? He gave his life up so that you and I can have life. So that you and I can be purified. And the fact that you are sinning or have sinned after you have been saved doesn't mean that you're doomed for hell. Doesn't mean that you are unsaved. And that at some point in time you need to be received again. You understand? In other words, being saved is once and for all. You understand? You don't have to do it twice. Yes, you were saved. You fall by the wayside, you do a little thing, and you think, you make a little sin, cause a man a little too bad word. You understand? You ting, 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 that you do not require being received. And so we ask the question on our platform, whether or not you conform to this idea. You understand? And so you can, we put a poll, we put a poll on our page so that we can feel you out on this. Do you agree with his position or do you disagree? When you are saved, are you saved now and forever? Or when you're saved, that's a temporary condition pending the life that you choose to live after. You understand? And if that life that you choose to live after you have been saved is not one that is consistent with an unsinning person, then you are required to redo the process. You understand? So, Suzanne, share your thing, all right? Anywho's, let's big up a few people on the. No, we can't big up yet. Big up time yet? No, we don't begin up. We're not bigging up nobody yet. No, we can't big. We cannot do that yet because we have to first. We have to first give you the weather, right? So let me see who has sent us the weather right now. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder, improving as the night progresses. Tonight's minimum temperature, 25 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Now seas expected to be slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Heading over to Tuesday's weather, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair with few brief isolated showers during partly cloudy spells. Minimum temperature for tomorrow, 26, max 32 degrees Celsius. We may have a heat wave coming. What? Well, look trouble. Well, let's see if that holds, because it's 32 as a max tomorrow. It's likely to be 32 again as a max on Wednesday, but let's see. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And that's a weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Now, I'm not segregating. Tonight, I begin up who I see one time. So let's pick up a few people who's chatting on the business. So we have with us, let's go scrolling. Javar, what's going on, man? My dear. Big up to Javar. Big up to Suzanne. Big up to Michelle. Big up to Bernadette. Big up to Liz. Big up to Michelle again. Valerie. Suzanne, you good? Okay. Cher Kador. Jacinta. Sherman Bihari. Who else is there with us? Shum. Wagwan. Joan. Joyous. Sylvina. Jean. Gleonora, how are you doing? I said Bernadette already, right? Good. And all the other people. And I'm calling both YouTube and Shiba. How are you? Deslin. I'm calling both YouTube and Facebook. Ian. The Ian, the Yvette. I wonder which Yvette is this. I know about Yvette. Alright. Who else? Mikey, how are your boys? The boys are okay, Shirin. They're good, man. They get what? West. West. Hazelland. Eunice. Diana. Barbara. Yeah, them two small men is West me. Lily Lulu. Oh Lord. So that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, what we'll have for you is the national report. So stay right there. All right, guys. And don't forget, support those who support you. And here are the products and services of those who support us.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NOASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NOASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
The reason for your happiness, peace of mind, and smile. The caring companion that supports you with your goals. Your ally in the fulfillment of your dreams. Think of us as someone you share your life with. Your friend Ami. A Rise mobile and internet experience, keeping you in touch and in the know on your journey to financial freedom. A Rise Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb service. We are Superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
This is the GIS News for Monday, September 29th, 2025. I am Rikisha St. Louis. Coming up in the news, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell calls for greater global investment in education at recent UN General Assembly. And Grenada leads regional charge against non-communicable diseases with PAHO HOTS initiative. We'll have details to these stories and more when we return.
Climate change doesn't adhere to a specific time frame. It fuels multiple hazard events, from hurricanes and flooding to heat waves and landslides. These events may occur back-to-back or simultaneously, creating compounded risks for our communities. Preparedness must go beyond one season or one threat. Preparedness must be year-round and multi-hazard focused. Preparedness is resilience. Preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP, vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. In a powerful address at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell placed education at the heart of his vision for peace, development and global cooperation. Speaking under the session's theme, Better Together, 80 Years and More for Peace, Development and Human Rights, Prime Minister Mitchell called for greater global investment in education as a tool for innovation, resilience and peace building.
Education is not a narrow path to employment. It is a broad road to resilience, to innovation, and to peace. And Madam President, it saves people, not just from economic poverty, but from the poverty of diminished possibility. And so education is a lifeline. I have seen this. I have lived this. And now I am privileged to lead this in and for my country. And yet today, we must admit that the definition of education itself is changing. Education can no longer be defined solely by university lecture halls or college campuses. Around the world, young people are shaping their futures in new ways through technical training, vocational education, and digital skills. A certificate in coding can be as powerful as a law degree. A credential in renewable energy can open doors as wide as a medical license. A diploma in advanced manufacturing can transform not only an individual's life or future, but the economic trajectory of an entire community. This broader vision of education is the reality we are embracing in Grenada and across the Caribbean.
He underscored the significance of partnerships with small island development states, noting every partnership in education and development is a lifeline. He outlined Grenada's bold steps to transform our educational landscape, including universal education and legislation raising the mandatory age to 18, curriculum modernization with digital literacy, coding and problem solving at its core, student well-being initiatives, including expanded counseling, nutrition, and special education services, elimination of school fees and free tuition at technical and vocational institutions. He encouraged collaborations through partnerships as a mechanism to thrive in solidarity and urged the Assembly that education should be protected as many other valuable commodities.
And so we need partnerships. Education thrives when ideas and systems are shared across borders. Partnerships build better schools, yes, but more importantly, they build better citizens of the world. For small states like mine, partnerships bring the reach and the resources we cannot muster alone. They open doors to technologies and opportunities beyond our shores. For larger states, partnership with us offers something equally valuable: lessons in adaptation and creativity, forged on the front lines of hurricanes, pandemics, and economic shocks. Together, these halves create something greater than either could achieve alone: an education system global in vision, but local in impact. And that is why today I call on donor countries, multilateral institutions, and the private sector not only to fund, but to co-create, not only to give, but to learn. Because education is not charity, it is collaboration. It is investment in the kind of world we wish to leave behind. But yet, there's conflict, instability, and the attack on education. Protecting education in times of conflict must be treated as a pillar of peace building. Just as we rush to shelter the displaced and heal the wounded, we must also safeguard classrooms and teachers. Just as we protect hospitals, so too we must protect schools. Because whether that child is in Palestine, in Haiti, in Sudan, or in Ukraine, their right to learn is as sacred as the right to life itself. A child in Grenada, a child in Canada, or a child in Qatar deserve the same opportunity to unlock knowledge, to connect with teachers and peers, and to shape their future. An attack on education is an attack on all. A commitment to education is a promise we make for all.
The Prime Minister used the platform not just to advocate for Grenada and the region, but to deliver a universal call for equity, peace and progress through education, reminding all that education is the front line of humanity's future.
In this era, technology and education without ethics is not enough. We must also teach our young people how to think critically, act ethically, and live responsibly in digital spaces. Education must prepare not only workers for jobs, but also active and responsible citizens. Not only coders of software, but also stewards of truth. Not only innovators of technology, but also guardians of humanity.
Grenada has officially achieved national scale-up of the PAHO HOTS initiative, marking a major milestone in the fight against non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases are no longer just a public health concern in Grenada, they are a national priority. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, speaking at the CARICOM Non-Communicable Disease and Mental Health Breakfast meeting on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, emphasized Grenada's commitment to HOTS and broader health system transformation. He highlighted the link between non-communicable diseases, mental health, and the digital shift post-COVID, underscoring the need for suicide prevention, physical activity, and mindset change. In 2019, NCDs accounted for over 80% of all deaths in the country, with cardiovascular diseases responsible for 4 of the top 5 leading causes. In 2022, more than 80% of hospital discharge for chronic illness were due to cardiovascular conditions, while hypertension and diabetes continue to rank among the top causes of morbidity. Launched in February 2025 after joining the initiative in 2023, HOTS is now implemented across all public primary health care clinics. Grenada's leadership in adopting HOTS nationally sets a powerful example for the Caribbean. As Prime Minister Mitchell affirmed, Grenada's mission is to give every citizen the opportunity to improve their lives. CARICOM leaders, including Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett and Bahamas' Prime Minister Honorable Philip Davis, echoed the urgency of integrating mental health into primary care, confronting commercial drivers of poor health, and establishing stable health budgets. Member countries are asked to institutionalize the standardized pathway across all primary care facilities, adopt a policy requiring validated automatic blood pressure devices in all public facilities, introduce 6-monthly recertification of healthcare providers in blood pressure measurement with incentives for compliance, restart the chronic disease self-management program, prioritize hypertension, scale up to HOTS-D, and extend the approach to broader non-communicable disease management. Continuing the news, children across the nation are gearing up to celebrate the annual Child Month observed from October 1st to 31st. This year's observance will be held under the theme My Health, My Safety, Our Responsibility, and will include national and school activities. Early Childhood Education Officer and member of the Planning Committee, Belana Thompson-Moraine, says the main national events include a media launch on October 3rd, church service on October 5th, and a bonfire on October 15th.
We also have our national church service. That's on October 5th, and we're encouraging patrons out there to come and really support and be a part of this service. It's going to be at the Evangelical Center in St. George, that's on Market Hill. We also have Child Sabbath and Child Sunday, and that's important for our children because what we normally do during this time is more or less get our children to attend services, whether it's on Saturday or on Sunday. And what we do have as a highlight is the child. There's a particular child we normally get from our schools. So let's suppose last year we had somebody from District 2. This year we have somebody from District 3. And that child is more or less the child has written a speech actually, and that speech will be read during our Child Month service in terms of Child Sabbath or Child Sunday. It's also going to be taped and aired throughout the month. So that's an important time because the speech is really our children or a child in our society who would have written something about the theme and what it really means to her.
Schools are encouraged to have their annual Child Month March during the week of October 13th to 17th.
We also have encouraged them also to invite resource persons to come to their school to speak on issues affecting children. It could be something with technology, it could be something about mental illness, whatever it is, whatever issues that they are facing, it might be bullying, whatever it is, we invite resource persons to come and speak to them on those issues. We also encourage them to hold concerts and exhibitions where they can highlight the theme, arts and craft, posters, slogans, all those creative pieces, because we do know our schools, our teachers, our children, they're all very talented. So we really would like to see all of them coming on board to do those things.
The month-long observance will be declared open with a televised address by Governor General Dame Cecile Lagrenade and will conclude on October 31st with an address from Education Minister, Senator the Honorable David Andrew. Mrs. Thompson-Moraine said the month highlights the importance of children's health and safety.
If our children realize that, hey, I'm empowered, I know that I'm supported, I know that I'm protected, I know that my health matters, my safety matters, then I'm empowered to go out there and do my best to go out there and succeed, right? And that's what we really want for our children. We want our children to enjoy their childhood. We want them to be able, at the end of the day, to realize some margin of success. We want them to thrive, right? And being able, empowering them to make healthy choices, to practice good habits, to speak up when things are not going well. I suppose something is going wrong, at least they have opportunities. There's an old concept of see something, say something. So let's suppose they feel unsafe about a particular thing or they feel bullied, at least they can speak up about it. And that's important because they must have a voice, because they are a big stake in all that we do.
Child Month 2025 is spearheaded by the Early Childhood Department within the Ministry of Education, with support from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, the Child Protection Authority, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, the Royal Grenada Police Force, and the Grenada Cyber Security Incidents Response Team. You're watching the GIS News. More news after the break.
Be prepared. Resilience depends on preparedness. Hurricane Beryl in July 2024 highlighted the importance of a community approach to disaster management. We see a greater need to empower communities to take practical steps to mitigate the impact of hazards while fostering solidarity and shared responsibility, encouraging individuals, households, and communities to promote a culture of preparedness to save lives and protect property. Preparedness is resilience, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it is crucial for all of us to conserve water at home. When washing my fruits and vegetables, I use a bowl of water, and later I reuse it to water my plants. This is how I save water at home. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. The T.A. Marichaud Cup and A.A. La Grenade Shield Award ceremony was held last week at the University of the West Indies Global Campus at Marichaud House. The event honored the outstanding achievements of the 2024 awardees, presenting them with the T.A. Marichaud Cup and the A.A. La Grenade Awards, which are highly regarded accolades recognizing excellence in various fields. We have details in this Annette Moore report.
The winner of the T.A. Marichaud Cup Award is Leanne Williamson, a past student of the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George. She attained 26 A's in her CSEC exams, receiving 9 grade 1s and 2 grade 2s. The award was presented by corporate sponsors Ariza Credit Union and the Grenada Cooperative Bank.
The winner is Miss Leanne G.S. Williamson, who attended the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's.
Accepting this award is one of the greatest privileges of my academic career thus far. Theophilus Albert Marichaud, the namesake of this award, was a man who advocated for education, Caribbean unity, and the empowerment of our people. Accepting this award that is reminiscent of his outstanding legacy is especially meaningful to me. His impact remains cemented in the form of this achievement, reminding us of the importance of balance in academics and education. I consider this prize to be more than just a personal achievement. It serves as a reaffirmation of all the principles that are important to me: quality, integrity, and devotion, all qualities of a true convent girl. Over the course of my 5 years at St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, I have consistently worked to advance my knowledge in every field. Receiving this award is to be trusted with responsibility, which I intend to fulfill by continuing to work diligently and modestly, while ensuring that the results of my labor can continue to serve society as a whole. In closing, I once again offer my deepest thanks to the award committee, to my mentors, family, all supporters present, and to everyone who believed in me when the path was uncertain. I humbly accept this honor and pledge to live up to the meaning of this award.
For the award year 2024, there were 15 nominees for the T.A. Marichaud Memorial Award from 6 schools, including 9 from St. Joseph's Convent, St. George, 2 from Presentation Brothers College, and 1 each from the Grenada SDA Comprehensive School, MacDonald College, Hillsborough Secondary, and the St. Mark's Secondary School. The T.A. Marichaud Award is named in honor of T.A. Marichaud, a Grenadian journalist, political activist, and West Indian Federalist, and is bestowed upon the student who demonstrates model academic performance in CSEC English language, mathematics, information technology, and Caribbean history, as well as the best results in 4 additional subjects. Among these, candidates must excel in at least one of the following disciplines: a foreign language, chemistry, biology, agricultural science, or integrated science. The winner of the A.A. La Grenade Shield Award was Micah Pinnock, who attended Presentation Brothers College. He attained 24 A's in his CSEC exams, receiving 10 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. Presentations were made by corporate sponsors Nexa Credit Union and the Grenada Cooperative Bank. The Shield Award was presented by Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile La Grenade.
The winner is Mr. Micah Pinnock, who attended the Presentation Brothers College.
Pinnock expressed his gratitude to family, teachers, and others contributing to his success and encouraged his peers to continue aiming high.
It is with much joy that I stand before you today. I don't know if you could tell from the grin, but I'm incredibly happy. And in all honesty, I couldn't be more honored to receive this award. It just fills me with so much joy to know that out of everyone, all the nominees, everyone worked very hard. I know that the advisory committee didn't choose people that were unworthy. Everyone here, they worked incredibly hard to be here. And that alone is worth their recognition. Now, I always believe that it's essential to thank people that help you when you succeed. Therefore, I believe that I must thank the person that's always there for all of us. I think we all know who it is. Do we? Yes, our Heavenly Father. To Him, all things are possible. Now, after thanking our Heavenly Father, I think it's appropriate for me to thank my father. He's sitting in the back there. I see him grinning. I know that he's proud of me. And all honesty, I'm glad that he could be here. I'm glad that he could witness this moment because it means a lot to me to see him proud. I think every son and every child wants to see their parent proud of them. I'm proud to say that almost every teacher in the presentation at Brothers College, if not every one of them, taught me something that I use to this day. And without them, I would not be getting this achievement or this award. I would not be where I am if it wasn't for those teachers. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
For this award for the year 2024, there were 15 nominees, including 5 from Presentation Brothers College, 3 from St. Joseph's Convent St. George, 2 each from the Anglican High Secondary School and the Hillsborough Secondary School, and 1 each from the St. Rose Modern Secondary School, Bishop's College, and the St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School. The A.A. La Grenade Award is presented to the student who demonstrates exceptional achievement in technical and vocational studies at the CSEC level. Eligible subjects include art, technical drawing, building technology, electrical and electronics technology, home economics management, information technology, and food and nutrition. In addition to technical excellence, the recipient must also exhibit distinguished performance in English language, mathematics, and 1 science subject. 1 student from Carriacou, who previously attended the Hillsborough Secondary School, Nishai Alert, was nominated for both the T.A. Marichaud Cup Award and the A.A. La Grenade Shield Award. For GIS News, I'm Annette Moore.
Thank you, Annette. The Ministry of Finance has planned a number of activities as the island gears up to commemorate Financial Information Month. Grenada joins other Eastern Caribbean Currency Union countries to campaign for financial literacy and awareness among citizens. Financial Information Month is a regional financial economic education campaign executed in the ECCU since 2002 through the collaborative efforts of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCU member governments, financial and academic institutions, private and public sector institutions, and community-based groups. Public Relations Officer within the Corporate Communications Unit, Dwight Sampson, said Grenada's celebration includes public education and engagements.
As a part of the recommissioning of the Corporate Communications Unit here at the Ministry of Finance, we thought it was important for us to do a number of activities since the focus for us, since the department was relaunched in July, our focus has been on financial literacy. And so we have planned a number of activities generally around that threshold. One of those activities is our flagship activity, which is Finance on the Go. And this is the third edition of Finance on the Go. The first 2 were held in St. George, the town of St. George, during the month of August. This one, which will be held on the 24th of October, will be held on the sister island of Carriacou. And this one is dubbed Finance on the Go Sister Isle Edition. Another activity that we are planning right now, it's in the pipeline, is the first, and it will be, of course, the inaugural Ministry of Finance lecture. This time around, since we have recently launched the household bond, we want to focus on bonds, cryptocurrencies, or new forms of currencies. We want to focus on that. That is in the pipeline as we speak. We are putting the plans together, and that also will be within the final week of the month. The other activity that we are planning to have is a road show around the same ECCB Government of Grenada bond that we recently, our PS and our minister recently launched, as a matter of fact, about a week ago. So that That will also happen within the month. We do have a number of other activities highlighted. If we get to them, plans are in the work. One of those is some school visits where we will talk about things like certain terminologies and so on that people generally hear around a budgeting period, like fiscal space, economic management, fiscal management, other basic finance and economic terms that people would generally hear and may not understand what it means.
He underscored the significance of youth and student involvement in the campaign toward financial literacy. October is also observed as Child Month and Savings Union Month, among others.
In order to change a generation, you have to start with the children, the young people. You have to give them the skills and the knowledge. For this Finance on the Go, and this is one of the reasons why we wanted to particularly do this one within the month of October, because of course it's also Savings Union Month as well, and Child's Month, and the Credit Union. I believe Credit Union have something in this month as well. So one of the reasons was that the schools, and when I pitched the idea to the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit Martinique Affairs, I do remember the PS, saying the involvement of the schools is critical. So the schools in Carriacou will have an opportunity to bring contingents of students. Unfortunately for the first Finance on the Go, as a city pop-up, it happened in August. But we did have quite a number of young people and children that came through the various booths, either with their parents or on their own. But we are adding and ensuring that it is added that invitations are sent out to all of the schools in Carriacou and Petit Martinique to at least have their grade 4, 5, from 1, 2, 3 students coming and being a part of the day's activity and visiting different booths and so on. So we do see it as critical.
Finally, in the news, the Grenville Traffic Department has been relocated to the Grenville Bus Terminus effective Monday, 29th September. All services provided by this office will be available at the new location. Additionally, all operations of the Grenville Police Station have been relocated to the former MNIB building on Victoria Street. The Royal Grenada Police Force apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause. That story just ended the GIS News for Monday, September 29th. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.